Hi, I'm Bailey Gatus.
And I'm Chris Gordy. Today we will be giving you an update on the conclusion of the Wilkes Winter Athletic Contests.
We will also be giving you updates on spring athletics and play segment that I recorded with the women's basketball team. Stay tuned.
Let's go to Bailey and Chris for our SportsNow sports update.
Thanks, Zara. Hi, and welcome back to SportsNow. I'm Bailey Gatus.
And I'm Chris Gordy. Wilkes University winter sports have almost concluded as only two sports are still competing. The men's and women's basketball teams have both ended their seasons in the first round of the playoffs this past Wednesday. The men finished 8-17, and the women went 8-15 on the season.
The women's ice hockey team finalized their season on the 20th of February with a total of 3 wins on the year. The men's ice hockey team won the MAC championship game and their United Collegiate Hockey Conference semifinal game. They will be playing this Saturday at Utica College in hopes to bring the UCHC Championship Cup back to Wilkes-Barre. Finally, wrestling also wrapped up their season with a 10-5 record. First-year Austin Fashauer and junior Colton Babcock qualified for the NCAA Division III Southeast Regional Wrestling Tournament, both as runner-ups in their weight classes. They will be competing on March 11th and 12th in the championship.
Spring sports are finally underway within the Wilkes-Barre area as the men's volleyball team is sitting at 8-12 so far with plenty of games left in their season. The team is continuing to grow as a volleyball program with many athletes breaking their personal career records. Senior Everett Fritz is leading the Colonels with 119 kills, while sophomores Paul Benner and Noah Taylor follow closely behind with 118 and 112 respectively. Junior Casey Shipman is leading the team with 223 assists, and this past week, the volleyball team went 0-3 with losses to New Jersey City University, Arcadia University, and number 12 Juniata College. Benner led the Colonels in the Juniata game with 6 kills and 4 blocks. They will match up against Stevens tomorrow at 7 p.m. in hopes to get a win and get off of the losing streak.
Baseball season is upon us, and the Colonels are running bases around their opponents so far with 2 wins to start the year. Against Rosemont College in a doubleheader this weekend, senior pitcher Gage Cordette only let up 3 hits, but no batters scored. Junior Darren Kordesky led Wilkes with 3 hits out of 4 at-bats, with 2 runs and 3 RBIs, leading to a 15-0 win in Game 1. In Game 2, Wilkes let Rosemont make a run at them at the score, and the score was tied in the 5th inning, 6-6. The Colonels got the bats firing and came out with a 15-6 win after big hits from junior AJ Brosius, who also had 5 RBIs, and first-year Zach Luksick, who had 3 hits and 1 RBI. First-year pitcher Tyler Hodell got the win after closing the game for the Colonels. Brosius received the MAC Freedom Player of the Week award as he finished the weekend with 9 RBIs after going 4 for 5 at the plate. They are heading to Florida on March 5th and will stay there for the duration of spring break to play 9 games. Softball will also be getting their season started up during spring break as they head to Myrtle Beach, where they will have 8 games scheduled.
Men's and women's lacrosse started their seasons last week. The men have played 2 games so far with an 11-6 loss against Marywood and a 16-7 loss at Newman as the Colonels cannot come back after the Knights had a big 6-1 run in the 3rd quarter. Dylan Cadis led Wilkes with 2 goals. They play tomorrow at Schmidt Stadium at 4 p.m. as they host Rosemont. The women have participated in 3 games thus far with the 12-11 losses against Mount St. Mary and Marywood, and then a 19-2 loss at Maritime. Senior Savannah Bauman and Cameron Devitt both contributed to the only goals of the game for the Colonels at Maritime. They also play tomorrow as they hit the road and travel to Gwinnett Mercy for a 7 p.m. start time.
The men's and women's tennis teams are 2-1 on the year with wins over Scranton and Lebanon. Sophomore Cole Gibson received the MAC Freedom Player of the Week as he won in his doubles event and in his singles match. Dasha Yaknis also received the MAC Freedom Player of the Week awards as she too won her doubles and singles matches. Tennis will be traveling to Chestertown, Maryland for a doubleheader against Washington College and Stevenson University on the 5th.
Spring sports will continue throughout the semester and will wrap up the 2022 school year in early May. Stay tuned to SportsNow as we will keep updating you on all the games and statistics every single Tuesday.
For more real-time information on all of the Wilkes athletic events, statistics, and final scores, go to www.gowilkesu.com.
You can read more about all of the Wilkes athletes and teams in this week's issue of the Beacon. Find a copy around campus or visit www.thewilkesbeacon.com. That is all we have this week for SportsNow. I'm Chris Gordy.
And I'm Bailey Gatus. Now here's a video that I filmed with the women's basketball team as they concluded their season. Hi, I'm Bailey Gatus, the sports director for Wilkes Now. Today I'm going to be interviewing the women's basketball team and asking them a very important question. Alright, I'm here with Tess Edwards and I have a question for her. What is your go-to pregame hype song?
Definitely Party in the USA.
Why?
I didn't know there was gonna be a why! I think it's just one of those songs that everybody knows and everyone can sing together and we all just like get hype together.
All right, I'm here with Aaron Schober, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
It's not really a hype song, but I always listen to the song Hallucinogenics by Matt Mason before games. I don't know, I just enjoy it and sing it really loud before games.
All right, I'm here with Ariel Reed, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado.
Why?
So actually in junior high, I always did the Just Dance to that song, and that the first time I did it, I popped off for 15 points. So now I just do it every time out of habit. So yeah.
All right, I'm here with Emma Stout. What is your go-to pregame hype song?
I Don't F With You by Big Sean,
Why?
because it just gets me in the mood to play.
I'm here with Caitlin Kinsel, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Way Out by Jack Harlow.
Why?
It's a good song. I don't know. It gets me hype.
I'm with Julia Marina. And what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Hotel Room Service by Pitbull.
Why?
Song just gets me hype.
All right, I'm here with Kendra Smith, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
The Business Part 2.
Why?
Let's get down, because it gets me a hype. It's a business trip every day.
All right, I'm with Emily Hawker, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Waves by Kanye West.
Why?
It just makes me feel great.
Thank you. All right, I'm with Brianna Kiak, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
Why?
It just gets me hyped.
Thank you. All right, I'm with Bella McKeefrey, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Get Up by Mother Mother.
Why?
Because it gets me really pumped up, and I love the background music in it, and yeah.
All right, I'm here with Bree Horton, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Dreams and Nightmares.
Why?
Just gets me hyped.
Thanks. All right, I'm with Jules Askins, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Blackball by Youngboy.
Why?
Gets me lit.
All right, I'm with Alexa Jones, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
Who Wants Smoke?
Why?
Because it gets me hype.
Thank you. All right, I'm with Jordan Jennings, and what is your go-to pregame hype song?
I listen to the playlist Top Hits
Why?
because I'm indecisive.
Thanks.